Hi, nice to see you again. Um, I've got a bit of a mixed bag haul today. So it's some Christmas things that I've bought for people and things I've bought for myself, things that have been a bit of a hit, and new things that I'm going to try for my beauty, regime. Because I think I've told you this before, but I do think you should mix things up. Try one thing, then don't keep using the same thing too many times. I don't know why I think this, but I just think it gives your skin a bit of an oomph if you mix and match. So with that in mind, I'll just start with some of those things that I've picked up from Home Bargains. I've got quite a big Home Bargains by me, and I just think their beauty range is fantastic. So starting with this facial serum, the hyaluronic acid facial serum, and it's a tall bottle, and for £2.99 I think it's amazing. I use this at night alternatively with this one, this retinol one. So yeah, I use them alternate, and I just think they're really good, because what I do at night, I'll put as I say, alternate serums, and then one night I'll put night cream on, and then the other night I'll actually put face oil on. I don't know why I don't seem to break out in spots. So maybe that's something that younger women might have to watch for. Um, but I also think that the actual facial oils are kind of like a dry oil, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what I do. I just wanted to show you this as well. This one thing that I'm going to show you now. This is a bit random, a bit out of season, because as you can see, the Christmas garland is up round the tree. But this is for hay fever. So I have developed hay fever late on. I never had it as a child, never had it as a youngster. But it's appeared with a vengeance, and I take so many different types of antihistamine. It's just a joke. But I discovered this. Somebody said to me in work to try it, and it's like a barrier cream that you do actually put up your nose. Listen, it works. Well, it worked for me. So it's called New Age Barrier Cream, and it just says that it traps pollen. It says there on the box, traps pollen. It worked, so I just thought I'd show you that. The other thing as well that I've taken to, I think I've shown you this before, I might have shown you this before, but it's the Arm & Hammer Extra White. But I found something else which I'm just testing at the minute. It's the purple one. It's like a purple toothpaste. Makes your teeth quite white. I'm not altogether sure at the minute if that's working or not, so just bear with me on that. So the other thing that I got, and I've actually opened this and I've been using it. I wouldn't say it's an intense, it's actually described as an intense multi-acid peeling solution by Revolution, and I have been using it, and I can feel it tingling. So I'm not sure what the pH is on that. When I was younger, I got to a point of using, I think I used 7, then maybe 20. Yeah, and basically I built up my skin, the ability of my skin to go higher and higher with the peeling solutions. I haven't done that for many years, to be honest, but I found this and I could feel it actually working on my skin again. This is from Home Bargain, and it wasn't that dear. I think this was £2.99, and I found like it really has freshened my skin up. So this is what I was telling you. It's called, I've been trialing this, so it's not in the packet, but this is what the packet looks like. It's called White Glow Purple Tooth Toner. Now when you actually put this on, I think if you've got one of those moulds, like even a generic mould, and you was to squirt it in and put it on your top and bottom, I think this would be really successful, because I've been using it with the whitening toothpaste and then just putting this on my toothbrush and doing it with my toothbrush. I'm not going to show you my teeth now because I have been drinking tea and coffee this morning, so I don't think it's fair to the product. But if you were to try this, and again, I think this is another £2.99 or £3.99 price point, it's really good, especially if you're going on a night out. I'd say that for the young ones going on a night out. So going a bit off piste, I just want to show you something that I've found. Oh, you know, I'm always going on about my diet. Yeah, so anyway, so I found this protein mix in the Aldi, and I just wanted to show this to you because I just really love it, and it's quite low in calories as well. It's only got one. If you look at crisps and things like that, on the traffic light system, they're all like a full 4, but you know, this is a bit lower, and it's basically like peas and lentils and things like that. So I understand it's still carbs, so if you're on the low carb it probably wouldn't work, but for me, I really enjoy them. I just want to show you, as well as those serums that I use in the night, in the morning I use vitamin C. So I use vitamin C, and then will use a day cream, or sometimes I'll just go from this straight to Factor 50. So yeah, just straight from this to Factor 50, and then obviously I've got foundation. I've only actually got 2 foundations that have also got Factor in them, because a couple of the foundations that I use are Primark. I think they're about £1.99, £2.99, £2.50 I think they are actually, and they don't have it in, but I always make sure that I put my Factor 50 on before. This is another little foundation that I use. It's actually the BB cream, the Garnier BB cream, and this is the light. So I have had the dark. I've had the dark in the past, and to be honest with you, it's too dark. It looks a bit unnatural. So I like this one, and you can also mix this with foundation. That's another thing that you can do. So as well as the toothpaste and the serum, I bought one of these to try because I've always used the oh, I can't think what it's called. It's basically like tooth powder, Eucryl tooth powder, because I told that was good as well for whitening. I think it's just the amount of tea and coffee that I drink that causes the issue, but I bought this. So it's the White Glow. So I've been using the White Glow toothpaste, so I've got this tooth powder. So I'm just going to give it a go and let you know how it goes. I just bought some little single-use glues as well, because I'm going to try making some little Christmas decorations this year with the grandchildren. So not that I want them to be using this glue, I'll be in charge of the glue. So yeah, I just bought some of that, and I think that was about £1. So then the other thing that I got was this Retinol Night Lift Tightening Cream. Again, this was really reasonable. I think this was £2.99 from Home Bargains. So I really rate Home Bargains. I think their beauty products are good. I really do rate them. I got this from the little grandson because, yeah, he just, I mean, he's not allowed these things at home, because they do look after his teeth. As you can tell, we are a family that like to look after our teeth. I think that actually comes from me, because my mum had very bad, they weren't bad, they were weak. So, you know, she was often chipping teeth, and she was always at the dentist for fillings and things. So I've always looked after my teeth. And as the kids were my children were growing up, they only ever drank water with meals. So they do the same, but every now and again, I do think it's nice if you see a fun drink, just let the kids have a go. So that's what that is. And then I just wanted to show you these. Now, I don't know if you've seen my previous video in the summer where I bought a pair of sunglasses, but those sunglasses everybody has commented on. So yeah, I got onto Temu Oh, got that in front of me. I got onto Temu and got myself another pair. They're a slightly different shade, so I don't know whether I like them as much, but for £2.99, yeah, they're a win. Like, yeah, for £2.99, I love them. So, as I say, today is a completely mixed bag. I just don't know what's going to come out the bag next. So the next thing was something from, I think it was Lidl in the middle, and it was a packet of reusable twist ties. So you're going to think, yeah, Susie, why did you even buy them? So I'm going to just show you something which, when you see this, you might understand. When I've got my phone and I sometimes need it to be in a vertical position, I've not always got the ability to rest it anywhere. Like right now it's resting on a stand, but sometimes if you, well, depending on where you are, you don't always have the ability. And I'd seen somebody else use something similar, so I'm going to show you. So basically that stays as it is. Okay, you bend it up. Okay, bend it up, cross it over, and bend it down. You can see like this. Okay, and that's basically it. And it's a phone stand. It's a phone stand. And as soon as I saw them, I think they were like £1.99 for 4. I bought the packet and took one out straight away, and I've been using it. So yeah, if you see those, they're just called reusable twist ties. They were really reasonable. They were in the Aldi or Lidl in the middle, one of them. And yeah, really rate them. So just moving to a couple of Christmassy bits that I've picked up. With regards to advent calendars. So the first one to hand, my son surprised me, which if I can find just a photo of the dog, I'll show you. But my son surprised me a few weeks ago by just turning up with a puppy. Grandkids absolutely love the puppy. She's beautiful. She's a doodle, some sort of doodle. I'm not very good. But she looks like a teddy. She's sort of teddy coloured and looks like a teddy. So anyway, I've got her a dog biscuit advent calendar. Yeah, so that's for her. I'm talking of advent calendars, so I've got well, it's all gone a bit. I started off with one set of advent calendars and now I've gone to a different set because my son and my daughter-in-law have also got the kids an advent calendar. So I saw this big advent calendar and it was the Coco Melon, because how this came about was my other daughter said to me, "Mum, please can you get me the Disney Babies one for her baby?" And when I got there, they had 2. They had the Disney Babies and they had the Disney 100 years event one. So I got them both because I got her the Disney Baby and I thought I'd get the 100-year one for my granddaughter. Anyway, my other granddaughter. So it turned out that my son and daughter-in-law had already got that. So then I saw this. So I got this Coco Melon one for her instead, which again, I can't show you because it's sealed. I don't want to break the seal, but it's just, instead of sweets, it's stories, 24 stories. So I thought, oh, that's sweet. But I did actually get her some sweets as well to go with it, because, yeah, Advent is also about sweets, isn't it? So I got that. And then I felt like I hadn't, and then all I got, I don't know, I didn't know what to do. So my grandson, they'd got the Marvel version. So they got the Marvel Advent Calendar, which is the same for boys, with loads of different stories in. So I basically got him the Super Mario Nintendo book, which has got loads of activities in it instead. Yeah. and I got him a Hot Wheels advent calendar. So advent calendar wise, we're all looking good. As I say, I've got another two. Do you know what? I don't think I've got all my shopping bags together at all. I've just got so much stuff this last week or so. It's been crazy. What have I got here? Yeah, here we go. So also for the dog, for the other dog, my daughter's dog, I've got some beef jerky, because she likes the beef jerky, so I've got that for her. And I've got this little chew toy because she likes to play, so I've got that. I got this ibuprofen cream. This is my second tub of it because it's really good. So I don't quite know what's the matter. I think I told you about I was started to take some B12, which was amazing. I've also started under the doctor. The doctor told me to start taking vitamin D, so I've been taking vitamin D, and I think it's called glucosamine as well, just for my joints really. Yeah. So sometimes when I'm lying down in particular, I do get painful joints, like my hip and my knee on the one side, and like in a line to there. So I bought this ibuprofen gel, and it's really good. So if that's you and you get anything similar, you know, just this is another thing as well, the pearl white powder for teeth. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with teeth. I've only just realised I've got so much stuff for teeth. Yeah, so I've got the pearl white powder as well. I saw that for £1.99 and I thought I'll just try it. That's actually, I believe that's actually from B&M. Again, another toothpaste which I wanted to try, because these are all trials I'm doing with the teeth, and then when I've honed it down to what I feel is the best for me, I'll just stick with that. But I've used this toothpaste before and it's really good, Youthmol. And this is the whitening version. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go, because like I say, as soon as I find out exactly what works for me, I'll be sticking with it. I've bought some of the obligatory £1.99 reading glasses, and what I try to do is I use the ones with the different coloured arms for upstairs, so that I know they're upstairs. So they usually just go in my bedside cabinet. All of those ones go in my bedside cabinet. So I just bought, oh, so these wouldn't, because they've got the brown, see what I'm saying? They've got the red arms, that's got brown arms, so that's for downstairs in the lounge, that's for the bedroom, and that's how I determine the difference. I've bought a pumice stone for my feet. Do you know what? I think that was £1. I think that was £1 in Home Bargains. These were definitely £1. I actually bought them for Halloween and didn't use them. Because I thought, you know what, they're quite a neutral colour, and I know they're supposed to be Halloweeny, but don't you think they'd be quite classy as well for sort of Christmas? Maybe it's just me, but I thought, yeah, they're quite nice. I'm going to keep them for Christmas. I also got this for when I'm getting ready to go to work. It's called Age Refine. Age Refine Soft Emulsion Wrinkle Lift. This was £1.99. And the one thing about when you are in a rush to get out in the morning is if your moisturiser is too thick, it just doesn't sink in within the time you need it to before you're going to start putting your makeup on. And that's probably my biggest thing, because I actually start work at 7, so I get up around about 5:30, and it's a bit like an oil machine, so I can't be waiting around for new products and trying them in the morning and then finding out they don't sink in. Now that's it, already sunk. And I've tried this before, but you can't always get hold of it, and it's by a company called Revuel. I'm going to try and, can you see that? Revuel. I don't know if it can focus. But this is really nice. It's good for your skin and it does sink straight in. Now, I told you it was a bit of a mixed bag. So this next thing out, you're going to think, what's that got to do with beauty products? Absolutely nothing. I just want to show you this. And it is the Pink Stuff Oxy Stain Remover. So I work in an office and I sometimes wear suits. I don't have to, but sometimes I do. Just, yeah. Depends what's going on that day. And the one thing about wearing any high collar, if you've done your makeup, you'll know you can be prone. If you've gone like that with your blusher brush, okay, before you leave, you've done it all nice and neat, and then the last one's just a quick sweep. You can get marks here on whatever you're wearing. And yeah, it's the absolute bane of my life. So I end up washing a lot of stuff that's just literally had one wear. And I was told about this, so I just got one to try, and yeah, it works. So some of it you spray and leave, spray again, and it's just dissolved on its own. I don't know how it does it, but some other you have to spray and leave and spray, and if it's not faded as much, just rub it with a clean cloth and the marks just come up, the makeup just dissolves. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, just going back to the dog, I got this for the dog for Christmas. It's just like, you know, when you want to throw the ball. So, £3. Is it £3? £3.50. I'll say £3.50. Yeah, and the dog chases the door, but you can use it with tennis balls. That's a little soft ball. Actually, that ball did light up, but the grandkids have been messing with it. But you can put tennis balls in and it just does the same thing. So I also got some black nail varnish. Now, actually, it's not to wear as black nail varnish. It's actually to fix any scuffs on the heels of my shoes. It's like a little pet hate of mine. I don't know, I just don't like scuffed heels. And I think when you drive as well all the time in your shoes, you can be prone to them. So I just get that. And again, it's just, I think it's £1 in Primark. So also, every time I go to Primark, I pick myself up a couple of packets of these oval face wipes because I just find them more manageable than the round ones, and they seem to take off more makeup than the round ones, so I really like them. I got myself a couple of cozy socks, a pair of cozy socks. I got myself some more, well, they're called velvet plush tights, but basically they're actually leggings. They're just like winter leggings, and they've got like fur lined, and I've had a pair before. They're really good, so I've got myself a pair of them. Oh, this is what I got for the dog. Remember I was saying she got steak strips, so it's like this jerky. So it's called Prime, what's it called? Steak strips. Prime meaty treats for the dog, rich in beef. Yeah, so that's it. That's the 2 dogs in the family took care of by Nanny. I got these for putting on my makeup. Just I don't actually use these at the minute. I use actual makeup brushes, but going forward I'm going to see if I do get a better finish with them. I don't know. I see makeup influencers using these, so I'm just going to give it a go and see what happens. While I was in Primark, I just got a couple of tops. Now, khaki is all the go. Everybody will tell you. So I got a khaki one, and a brown one. All the art is the same as the tops I've got on now, like a t-shirt top, that's it. And £4. They only had this in a 2XL. Otherwise I had to go to a small, which that would have been too small for me. So that might be too big, but hey ho, they do wash small. And then I also got a pair of leggings. So I got the leggings, which were £5. And again, they're just, I've got quite a few black leggings and navy. So that's my first pair of khaki, which I just thought might look nice with. I've got quite a lot of beige sweatshirts. So I thought, you know, just for in the house and everything with a nice sweatshirt. And then a couple of bits that I've got here. Just some tights for work, which I'm sure you don't want, and I'm bothered about them. And then the, you know, the foot ones. But I got these earrings. So these are supposed to be some sort of dupe, which I was talking to a girl in the shop. And do you know what? I can't remember that. Did she say Bottega? Someone might know. But yeah. Anyway, let me just see if I can put them on. See, hang on, there's two things on here. What do you think? What do we think? They're not bad, are they? I quite like them. And you know what? They're really light. They're really light and they're not going to drag my ears. Super duper. Yeah, so that's those. So that is the Primark. And then I just want to show you something which I don't know how this is going to work, but I just got a game, because I know when you've got family together, sometimes it's good to have something to play. So we've got Jenga, which is the one where you take the bricks out and, you know, the first to fall. But I just saw this in the charity shop and it was only £2. And it was basically Jenga, Truth or Dare. So look, it was £2 in the charity shop. And basically you have to answer little questions with it. So the best game you've ever played, Truth or Dare, I don't know what that is. Or what does this say? I've got no glasses on. Mime 3 things you do before you go to sleep. Your worst excuse for being late. And stand up and sing a song. So it's all little things that you have to do. The most daring thing you've ever done. Describe your silliest moment. Favourite holiday. It's just all little things. So I just thought that might be nice just to have in for whenever we have a family meal and, you know, you're looking for something to do after you've eaten. So I'm just going to show you a few little things that I've bought for my youngest granddaughter, because I'm going over there next week. I think, you know, she lives abroad. So basically I got this little outfit. So it's a dress, a jumper and some tights, because the country is quite cold at the moment. Sweden is a cold country anyway in the winter. It's funny because it's a warm country in the summer, but it's quite cold in the winter. So I got a 6 to 9 months, and this little set of 3, the jumper, the dress and the tights, was £12. But I thought that was really nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna take that over for her. I got her a little, it's just a little tracksuit, you know, for the house. Little Disney Babies one. And the top was £3.50. And these were £2.30. I don't know, I thought it would have said £2.50. The bottoms were £2.30. I got this little dress, which actually has matching tights with it, but they've only held on with that and they've come apart. So the little dress with the tights, and this was £9 for the two. So I thought, and I like the colour as well. And you can't feel this, but it's very, very soft knit. I got one of these big hair brushes because sometimes my hair does its own thing, so I have to sort of pull it to straighten it. And these are the best brushes. They're £3 in Primark. After a while they become detached here. That's the weak point. So I don't need one at the minute, but every time I go I get one. So I also bought just the multi-pack of earrings, because as you can see I wear these all the time and eventually they just sort of tarnish. I bought a gift card, a Marks and Spencer's gift card for my son-in-law. I won't tell you how much I charged it with, in case he shouldn't see this video, but he might. So yeah, I don't want him to know yet. And then boots. I got these boots. So I've actually already got these boots on now as we speak. These were the second pair that I got because I saw them and they were reduced. I paid £18. These were my size, reduced to 12. So because they're just so comfy and such a good boot, I thought, yeah, they've got my name on them. I'll get another pair. So that's like a second pair. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you this. And I know everyone says, oh, why don't you show people what it looks like? So I got this Rita Ora long cardigan. Very long cardigan. Now, this was £23 and I've already worn it. That's why there's no label on it. Primark had their own. They had them in grey, not a marl grey like this, like a plain grey, and black. But when I was in the shop, I tried them all on, and the Primark one was clinging to the back of my legs, whereas this one wasn't. It was just hanging free, straight. You know, it flowed better. So I've seen so many lovely things now from the Rita Ora collection. I know my daughter got a jumper with like the edge was sort of stitched, and again that was a dupe. I think it was Bottega Veneta dupe, I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, it was really nice. But it was kind of cropped, and that's not a good look on me. So, but this, I thought, yeah, I really like that. So what I'm going to try and do at the end of the video is put some photos of me in this so you can see what it looks like on me, because yeah, I just believe it's quite slimming, which is always a win for me. I also bought a coat which I can't show you on me now because I've taken it back. However, I do have photographs of it in both colours. So there was a green version and there was a blue version. I bought the blue, but I took it back because it had dropped shoulders, and actually everyone was saying to me it makes you look big, and I don't need that. That's the last thing I need because I'm already big. So yeah, I just didn't want that. So I took it back, but it was a lovely coat and it was only £38 and I thought it was really reasonable. So this was 23. Yeah. And then last but not least, the other thing that I got, which again I've already worn, is my Primark gilet. So I've had a couple of others from Primark and they've sort of been like below the knee, but this one isn't. This is sort of thigh length because it seems to be like the new length. So again, what I'll do is I'll take a photo of me and insert it at the end, because where I'm working at the minute is there's Christmas decorations which have been sorting through, so I don't have the ability to give you a long shot. So I'll put one on at the end and you'll see what it looks like. So yeah, that's me. That's my little shopping expedition for the last sort of week, getting a bit ready for Christmas. Um, so I hope you're getting ready for Christmas as well and enjoying yourselves, and I wish you all the best. Till the next time. Thank you. Bye bye.